English A+ Academy. Today we are working on asking and answering some questions in comparative and superlative adjectives. This video or somehow podcast would be really helpful to those who have learned comparative and superlative and now want to practice more with some model questions and answers, or those students who need to practice more for their exams. We recommend pausing the podcast after each question and answering the question yourself and then listening to the model answer. Hope you enjoy it. Let's start. Comparative and superlative adjectives. Are you happier now than you were a year ago? Yes, I am happier now than I was a year ago. Do you think vegetarianism is healthier than eating meat? Yes, I think vegetarianism is healthier than eating meat. Is it better to be poor and happy or to be rich and unhappy? Actually, it is better to be rich and unhappy. Which one is better, English or math? English is better than math. Who is taller, your mom or your dad? My mom is taller. Who is smarter, you or your brother? I am smarter than my brother. Which is tastier, Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Coca-Cola is tastier than Pepsi. Which is better, McDonald's or Burger King? McDonald's is better than Burger King. What would be more difficult for you, to spend a night alone in the woods or to give a speech in front of hundreds of people? To give a speech in front of hundreds of people would be more difficult for me. Does educated always mean more intelligent? No, it doesn't mean more intelligent. What is more dangerous, boxing or skiing? Boxing is more dangerous than skiing. Which is healthier, salad or pizza? Salad is healthier than pizza. Which is more difficult to learn, English or your language? English is more difficult to learn than my language. Are people today luckier than they were 50 years ago? Yes, they are luckier than they were 50 years ago. Which sport is more fun to watch, soccer or tennis? Soccer is more fun to watch in my opinion. Is it better to go on a date with someone who is older or younger than you? It is better to go on a date with someone who is older. Which animal makes a better pet, a cat or a dog? A cat makes a better pet than a dog. Do you think buying a more expensive brand means it is much better than a cheaper brand? Yes, I think buying a more expensive brand means it is much better. Which is faster, a horse or a tiger? A horse is faster than a tiger. Is it better to study English in class or online? It is better to study English in class. Who is older, your mom or your dad? My mom is older. What is worse than failing exams? Nothing is worse than failing exams. When was the happiest moment in your life? It was the time I graduated from the university. Are video games better for you than watching TV? Yes, for sure. Video games are better for me. What country is the best place to live? The UK is the best place to live. Are you happier now or were you happier when you were younger? When I was younger, I was happier. What subject are you worst at? I am worst at math. Are teenagers lazier than they were 20 years ago? No, they are not lazier than they were 20 years ago. What job is more demanding, a nurse or an engineer? A nurse is more demanding. Great, everybody. In order to support us, please like the videos and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to become aware of videos as soon as they publish. What is the most surprising thing that has ever happened to you? Buy a car for my wife is the most surprising thing that has ever happened to me. What's the most difficult decision you've had to make? Continuing my education is the most difficult decision I've had to make. When did you feel the proudest? When I bought my own car, I felt the proudest. What subject are you best at? I am best at English. What sport are you worst at? I am worst at chemistry. What is the most interesting book you have read? The Little Women is the most interesting book I have read. Which language is more difficult to learn, English or Chinese? Chinese is more difficult to learn than English. I am best at English. What sport are you worst at? I am worst at chemistry. What is the most interesting book you have read? The Little Women is the most interesting book I have read. Which language is more difficult to learn, English or Chinese? Chinese is more difficult to learn than English. What is more important, money or happiness? Happiness is more important than money. What is more entertaining, watching TV or playing computer games? Playing computer games is more entertaining than watching TV. Does social media make the world a better or worse place? I think social media make the world a better place. What's the most interesting subject you study? English is the most interesting subject in my opinion. What's the most delicious food you have tried? Sushi is the most delicious food I have tried. What's the most expensive thing you've bought? A car is the most expensive thing I've bought. Who's the funniest person in your family? My dad is the funniest person in my family. Who is the smartest person you know? My professor is the smartest person I know. Who inspires you the most? My dad inspires me the most. What's the biggest animal on the earth? I think elephants are the biggest animals on the earth. Who was the most important inventor in history? Edison was the most important inventor in history. What is the most disgusting food you have ever eaten? Fish is the most disgusting food I have ever eaten. What is the saddest movie you have seen? I can't remember the saddest movie. What country is the best to live in? Canada is the best to live in. What is the most exciting game you have ever played? Soccer is the most exciting game. Which is stronger, a lion or a bear? A lion is stronger than a bear. Who is stronger, Superman or Batman? Batman is stronger. What is the spiciest food you have eaten? Curry is the spiciest food. Which country is the farthest from this one? My school is the farthest. Who is the most organized person that you know? My mom is the most organized person. Which games are more fun, computer games or board games? Board games are more fun than computer games. What is more expensive, gold or silver? Gold is more expensive than silver. Is studying comparatives easier or more difficult than studying superlatives? Studying comparatives is easier than studying superlatives. Will tomorrow be more interesting than yesterday? Yes, maybe tomorrow will be more interesting than yesterday. What is healthier, eating good food or getting lots of exercise? Getting lots of exercise is healthier than eating good food. What is bigger, the Earth or the Moon? The Earth is bigger than the Moon. Does life get more complicated the older you become? Yes, life gets more complicated the older you become. Which is worse, a virus attacking your computer or a virus attacking your body? A virus attacking my computer is worse than a virus attacking my body. Where is the best place to buy handmade things in your country? Bazaar is the best place to buy handmade things. Are you smarter than your parents? No, they are smarter than my parents. Thanks for watching till now. If you like the video please. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can write them down in the comment section. Feel free to write whatever you like. If you need a special video, tell us please. We will make it for sure. Is there anything more delicious than your mother's cooking? No, there isn't anything more delicious than my mother's cooking. What is the most difficult thing about studying English? Learning new words is the most difficult thing about studying English. Who is the most creative person you know? My cousin is the most creative person I know. Where is the best place to go in your country for a vacation? Going to the north of my country is the best place to go. Who is the cleanest member of your family? My sister is the cleanest. What was the easiest subject at school for you? History was the easiest subject at school. Who is the best actor that you've seen in a movie? Tom Cruise is the best actor I know. What did you think is the most interesting subject taught at school? The most interesting subject taught at school is geography. How many degrees was the hottest temperature you have ever experienced? 40 degrees centigrade was the hottest temperature. Who do you think is the funniest actor or comedian? I can't remember the funniest actor now. What do you think is the most intelligent animal in the ocean? I think dolphins are the most intelligent animal in the ocean. Who is the most interesting writer or artist that you know of? Charles Dickens is the most interesting writer. Which sport is more fun to play, basketball or baseball? Basketball is more fun to play than baseball. Who is the tallest person in your family? My brother is the tallest person in my family. Where do you think is the wettest place on earth? Amazon is the wettest place on earth. What is the weirdest kind of food that you have ever seen? Duck is the weirdest kind of food in my opinion. What is the most popular sport in your country? Soccer is the most popular sport in my country. Who do you think is the most powerful person on earth? Actually, I don't know who the most powerful person on earth is. What is the farthest you have ever been from home? Being in Turkey is the farthest place I have ever been to. What is the most dangerous job in the world? Being in a miner is the most dangerous job in the world. Hope you enjoyed till now. If you like the video, like the video right now. Let's do it with each other everybody. Thanks a million. Wish you the best. Let's do it with each other everybody. Thanks a million. Wish you the best. What's the most expensive thing your father has ever bought? Buying this car is the most expensive thing my father has bought. What's the most delicious dessert you've ever eaten? Ice cream is the most delicious dessert. Who is the best looking celebrity in your country? Angelina Jolie is the best looking celebrity. What restaurant has the most delicious food you have ever eaten? Kentucky has the most delicious food in my opinion. Who is the greatest baseball player? Sorry, I'm not into sports. Who is the most skilled soccer player? Ronaldo is the most skilled soccer player. Where's the hottest place you've ever been? Africa is the hottest place I've ever been. What's the coldest temperature you've ever experienced? -10 degrees is the coldest temperature I have ever experienced. Who is the most famous person you've ever seen in person? Mr. President is the most famous person I've ever seen in person. What is the tallest mountain in the world? Everest Mountain is the tallest mountain in the world. Which language do you think would be the most difficult to learn? I think Chinese would be the most difficult to learn. What is the most disgusting food you have tried? Sushi is the most disgusting food I have tried. Which exercise did John think was most difficult? Swimming was the most difficult one in her opinion. Which exercise was most difficult for Jennifer? The grammar one was the most difficult of all for her. Whose legs does Jennifer think are stronger? Jack's legs are stronger in her opinion. Whose arms does Jennifer think are stronger? She thinks her own arms are stronger. Which sport does Jennifer prefer, American football or soccer? She prefers the American football. What does John think about soccer? He thinks it is the best sport. What's the most delicious food that you have tried? Spaghetti is the most delicious food that I've ever tried. Spaghetti is the most delicious food that I've ever tried. Who's the tallest person in this room? My friend is the tallest person here. What time is the latest time that you have gone to bed? 1 in the morning is the latest time I have gone to bed. Where is the cheapest place to buy clothing in your town or city? The city center is the cheapest place to buy clothing. Who do you think is the prettiest woman in the world? What is her job? Angelina Jolie is the prettiest woman in the world and she is an actress. Would you agree that expensive restaurants serve tastier food? Yes, of course, expensive restaurants serve tastier food. Is your English a lot better than it was a year ago? Yes, for sure it is a lot better. Do you feel healthier when the weather is warmer? No, when the weather is warmer I don't feel healthier. Would you prefer to live in a hotter country than you do now? No, I hate hotter places. Do you wish you were 10 years younger than you are now? Yes, I wish I were 10 years younger. Who is the wealthiest person in your country? Warren Buffett is the richest person. What is the riskiest thing you have ever done? Bungee jumping is the riskiest thing I have ever done. When were you the happiest? When I graduated was when I was the happiest. What is the smallest thing that you own? My cell phone is the smallest thing. Where are the most beautiful beaches? Hawaii has the most beautiful beaches. What's the most refreshing drink to have on a hot day? A bottle of soda is the most refreshing drink. Are you more intelligent than when you were younger? Actually, when I was younger, I was more intelligent. Is studying online better than studying in the classroom? Not at all. Studying online is not better than studying in the classroom. Are you happier now than when you were a child? Yes, I am happier now than when I was a child. Is television today worse than it was 20 years ago? No, it is better than 20 years ago. Can you run as fast as you did 10 years ago? Yes, I can run even faster than 10 years ago. Is learning English as difficult as learning Russian? No, learning English is easier than Russian.